All right, folks, welcome back to Right Life Draw, my channel here. And I'm going to go back to this drawing that I was doing yesterday, I believe. And this is a warrior that was done by a friend of mine, kind of along the lines of The Witcher. Originally, he gave me the blue pencil lines, and they were very inexact. They had a lot of details that were either missing or convoluted. My job was to finish it in graphite and finish the. Let me check the camera. Hold on. Yes, everything's good. Anyways, I had to go over it. This is only going to be a 10-minute video, folks. I've been watching the time of my films, on my videos, and let, hold on a second. Sip of that coffee. Needless to say, I went over it with pencil, graphite, itemized, covered the details that needed to be there. Here, the finger was actually above the guard of the blade, which that's not the way it's supposed to look. And again, I polished it up, finished the drawing, and now it came in starting yesterday with the inks. So let's go to town. I think we're going to have to do this face. I've been meaning to get to it. And obviously, that's the name of my channel. I think I can do this from here without blocking anything. And I'm using for those that are interested, a Copic multiliner, which is a 0.1. So yesterday's video was a bit of a mistake, an error, as it were, which was, okay, I was complimenting, or I should say shouting out, not that they necessarily need it, because most of these inkers and artists are well known. But I made a mistake. I was talking about an inker that worked with Jack Kirby back in the 70s, 80s, even the 90s, and I said Joseph Rubinstein, although I'm sure he's inked Jack Kirby at some point. I actually meant to say Joe Sinat. He was one of the first inkers, along with Rubinstein, that I saw as a child, who impressed upon me this, not only this art form, but not just drawing, but also this notion of a final drawing. You know what? I just realized that I am missing something. Hold on, folks. Bear with me. We'll just keep talking amongst ourselves here while I reach for my trusty inker's glove that I like to wear, because I have a feeling this might get smudged. Wouldn't it be something if I couldn't find it right when I need it? Hold on a second. I'm digging in my portfolio. Oh boy. Nothing worse than dead air time, but anyways, while we're here, I am trying to integrate another channel that I have, which is Art of Business 1 with the number 1 at the end, into Right Life Draw, since I've decided that this is going to be the one and only channel. Oh, it's at the bottom of my portfolio, folks. Voila. Found it. All right, sorry for the noise there. I think this mic is workable, but all right, hold on. Let's see if that works. Let me put my. This is how we do it, folks. That's how I do it. And I'm sure a bunch of other wrinkles as well. I wanted to use this fine pen. I wanted to create this sort of double line on his neckline. I wanted to carefully itemize it. Okay. Hopefully you're all able to see that. This is getting a little bit. We do this so that I can actually get a better view of what I'm doing whenever the drawing's getting away from you. Just bring it a little closer to you. So anyways, I'm trying to do my cursive lines on the chin bone. Oops. Okay, we're gonna have to create a little depth here. There we go. So yeah, I'll be inking this for a few minutes. Check the time. All right, we're good. We've got a few more minutes here together on this video. Let me do this here because it was originally drawn or penciled. Actually, more accurately, I would say it was laid out. It was a layout by someone other than myself. There are some things I have to interpret because all the lines weren't laid out clearly. I'm going to create a little depth here. Sometimes I like to go in on a no, as you can tell, they're all curvatures. Again, when you ink, don't be afraid to smudge things up a little. You don't want those lines to come out as. Let me see if I can pull it away from me. It's turning a sharp corner into a curved line. I usually like to run the whole length of the line. And I did what I did up here, which is sort of join them together. That's a mistake. So I'm showing you my mistakes here. This is the filigree of his tunic. I think I've decided that I want to call it the tunic instead of the tunic. I think that's pronounced correctly. All right. Then you get a better view there once I remove the sheet of paper. Some of these lines can actually be done a little bit bolder. It's really up to your vision. Some of this stuff though, like this fire, sort of a, I don't know what this is, the embroidery, excuse me, that goes onto the costuming of the character, I think should be detailed. And the lines should be not harsh, but softer. Try not to press too hard on my points. Some of these I've already wasted. There's a type of a chainmail, I think, that was underneath here. Like I said, folks, I had to guess at some of the lines of what the original layout artist wanted done. All right, so no, please, by all means. And then here, all right, I think we're still in the pocket here with the camera view. Okay. All right, this is not going to show past kind of a semicircle there. It's almost like a pearl necklace, but it's actually, I like to think, some sort of metal necklace that hangs this charm that he's wearing, or this animal. It's an animal totem, as we could call it. And as you can tell, I try to keep all my line work sort of bent to the idea of doing curvatures. And very few, if any, straight lines. I think overall it makes the drawing look really good. Conversely, we could say that these lines are straight. Okay, I'm going to itemize this. Hold on, it's trying to get a handle on. There we go. All right, now let's get to the eyes. Again, I'm going to keep this video short, folks. It's going to be a quick catching up on the drawing that I've been doing. I think we're almost at our time. Yeah. All right. I'll see you all on the next one. Thank you for being with me.